Why do we listen to and enjoy music so much? There is no comprehensive answer to the baffling complexity of our affection for music. It is not one independent variable that we can define to help us understand why music is thoroughly integrated into humanity. Music is a mysterious beauty that we find and create. We can gaze into the past and see that music has always been a large part of civilization as a cultural expression. These articulations are our attitudes, and music is thus our language. Conversations are spoken by one being to another. Rich music evokes a response, and in the end, we listen to music because we find satisfaction in it. Music is not a commodity. It is a gift of thoughts and ideas that are shared and result in an experience. The succession of tones and elements of a piece come together as the ear grasps them as a unit. This collaboration transcends time. Once people listen to music, they escape real life and enter an intimate world relating directly to them. Because we are emotionally dependent creatures, we are constantly in search for inspiration, encouragement, love, and entertainment. We are also in search for relief from struggles, longing, and depression. Time slips away while you are in this private sphere, even if a crowd surrounds you.
Pretty much listen to music, because without it, I'd very well go insane.
The thing about music is that there is probably a song for every emotion, and not many things can capture that.
That did happen one time. I spent 3 months without music for a summer.
Music for me has always been about the lyrics and what they mean and how I personally can relate to them.
And I wasn't right. I got sick physically.
It's just one of those things that's really constant and always there.
It can be tailored to whatever mood I'm in or whatever I'm doing.
It tends to set the pace of my whole life and control how it goes.
It occupies like half of my mind so I don't wander and I can keep a focus on what I'm doing.
Actually fall asleep usually to music.
I used to have this bad habit of just waking up and not being ready for the day, not desiring to get out of my bed. And ever since then I decided that I wanted to wake up with God first on my mind. So I always try to pick songs that remind me of His goodness.
Listen to music to ease my sorrows, to feel good, and to get myself pumped for regardless of whatever I'm doing.
Music that is inspirational or inspiring, that leads me through my day.
I like music because it's something that you can take with you wherever you go.
I like to listen to all sorts of different types of music.
I also like Lil Wayne and his metaphors and his lyrics, and because I like poetry, so it's easily relatable.
And it kind of does influence my actions a little bit sometimes.
I listen to music because it makes me feel like a kid again.
The thing that I like most about music is that it basically can tie to like any memory or any place that you've been to.
I like to listen to music because it sets the mood to the room. It really builds a certain atmosphere that just gives a certain feeling to everyone in the room.
Sets a really interesting pace and gets me into a zone where I actually don't listen to what the music is saying or even what the beat is. It's just a way to block out the rest of the world and focus and zoom in on what I'm doing.
And helps me wind down at the end of the day. And then I also like to listen to music to kind of get me geared up for whatever I'm doing.
Well, I don't know, kind of get the extra edge on it. It kind of pumps me up a little to lift more, I guess.
Another thing about music, I like to sing in the shower.
And it gets me ready for the day.
Because I was in choir in high school and middle school, so it was a big part of my life, and I played piano, so I don't know, I know a lot of the technical things about music.
I listen to music on the way to class. It kind of starts my morning out right. Gets me relaxed and just ready for a long day of stuff to do.
It's kind of crazy.
Scientific research has tried to uncover the mystery of music and how it affects us. We know that by changing the volume, the rhythm, and the pitch will change the meaning we obtain from listening to that particular selection. However, you will constantly have a varied result because everyone experiences music differently. No two people are identical in their makeup. Everyone has their own recollections, and their reactions will be aroused by those different occasions. Music is like food, and that we need it for survival. A song must start as a seed, be planted, nourished, have time for development, then harvest, approved, traded, and consumed. It is a system and an evolution. It started with vinyl records, then portable tape cassettes and CDs brought music to become more readily available. Most recently, we have music at our fingertips, with MP3 file sharing and access to the internet. Music is our backdrop, making silence scary because we hear songs everywhere we go. We listen to music while we are eating, shopping, driving, walking, in the shower, and at the gym. We also see operas, musicals, movies, and television, reflecting the conditions of our lives through music. Most listen to music just because of that fact, because we can relate to it. We find ourselves familiar with different melodies, and we become lost in amusing lyrics about love, joy, or sadness. We even rely on music to help us focus or calm our nerves. Thus, we know we do not define music. Music that we make, encounter, and take pleasure in defines us.